You are live, it says. You are live. Let's see if I'm actually live. YouTube. Great. Crowley is Sermon Moon D1 3D printer. Crowley's really getting into this massive 3D printers, aren't they? YouTube, you're live. Let's see if I actually am live. Is everything working? Can you guys hear me and crap? Is there anybody out there? So I'm out in the garage. And I got to do a few things. And I really don't like the angle of the phone. I'm using my phone because I got my iPad in my hand because I can't read the phone. But I can read the iPad. But if I use the iPad, I can't read it because it's over there. It's all a nightmare. Everything happens to be a nightmare. I wonder if I can angle the phone a little more. I just got one of my little stands. It's actually my iPad stand. I kind of want it like that, but I don't know. I wonder if I just lower it. It'll probably fall if I leave it there. That's actually not a bad location, though, because I'm going to be working right there. Mostly. I don't know. Anyway, so. Could be louder. I don't know if I can turn it up on this or not. More. Settings. Audio. Done. Hello. It's capping out now. Let's try turning it up a little. Is that better? Let's max it out because I'm going to be across the room a lot. So I don't know. The iPad actually picks up my voice pretty good, but I don't think the phone does as well. It's going to be. This is actually my garage bay. And yeah, I was going to put the CNC upstairs in this room, right above me. But come to find out, it's extremely freaking hot up there. Like really, really hot. Even like it was 55 degrees out, and I was up there, and it was sunny, and it was about 90 in that room up there. So unless I can insulate it, I'm not going up there. The problem is with the CNC in here, I'm literally about 2 inches short of bringing the van in and closing the door. So it's either I leave the van out, or I get rid of all my mother's crap in the bay that my van should be in. Because originally, this is a 4-bay garage. Let's go back to this. And cam. Whoops. More. I wish they'd just make it settings. Camera. Front cam. Back cam. Done. Now my hand's in the way, right? Okay. So this is where it's going to go. It looks like I'm going to put it right here. Right there. Which I used to have this shelving going to the other side of that window, but it won't fit because it's over 5 foot. And that's like, I've got like almost 7 feet now open. If I bring the van in, you can see the oil spot where the oil pan leaks because it's an old van. It literally won't quite make it. It literally is going to come right to about here with the table because it's 6 feet off of here and 6 feet off of there because the unit's 5 foot and change. So I'm going to have a 6 foot table sitting on it. So the next plan is finish cleaning this all out, put it in here. It's much cooler down here in the summertime. Like, I don't even think I'm going to have to insulate it. But then I've got all this crap here, which is where my father's van used to sit. And somehow or another, I'm going to have to get rid of all of this junk, which my mother won't let me get rid of because she thinks it's all valuable, but none of it's worth a frickin' thing. I mean, come on. This stuff hasn't been used in 20 years, at least. There's no need for it. None of it. This is a brand new engine my neighbor gave me. Brand new. This thing has never been even turned over. They wanted me to hook it up to my leaf blower, and it doesn't fit anyways. Or leaf sucker grinder, my old one, not that one. So, yeah. So I also did this today. Now I'm going to totally confuse you because now my hand's in the camera with the bag and the stuff. And I'm wandering around. And this is my awesome leaf mulching monstrosity. I love that thing. This is like my favoriteest lawn tool ever. Squirrel, go away. You're getting evicted today, too. I got a big old freaking gallon jug of freaking anti-squirrel spray. Cleaned all this up the other day. This was just literally full, right? This is the staircase. It's actually just a temporary. There's supposed to be a spiral in here. It's supposed to have a spiral staircase right there. And I cleaned a lot of this up. There's still a lot of garbage in there, but believe it or not, this is way better than what it was. This is literally garbage that I didn't have enough room to throw in the garbage yet. And there's a can of garbage back there. And there's some more garbage. This is all garbage. The tie back I'm keeping. That wood will likely go back over here eventually. Just I want it out of the way for now. So this got all cleaned up because this was literally, I could barely make the turn to go up the stairs, blah, blah, blah. So, yes, this looks like I'm going to be putting the CNC over here. And first things first, this is temporary, the shelving. I've got the cabinet there. I bought these things today at Dollar General. They're like $1.50. And I hate these stupid boxes. All these screws come in. So I just stacked them here and I bought those in a couple different sizes. You get the bigger ones and the smaller ones. Here's the bigger ones. And what's up, Shane? What's up, Dan? Oh, I'm on Twitch too. I actually dual broadcast one because Justin paid for it and it clears, I think, tomorrow, which I now have a little bit of money, so it'll probably go through for a redo tomorrow or the day after. I don't know. He paid for a month when I did my 500 stream. Anyway, so all the screws and stuff are going to go in here, but they're going to go in these nice clear boxes. Get them out of this crap that I can't. I mean, how do you even know what's in that box? You just don't know because you never, they're always marked on not the end. And you can mark on it, but even with all their, it just sucks. So they're all going in the plastic containers and I can mark the end of it. Yeah. So the first thing I need to do at some point, well, not the first thing, this is the box from OpenBuilds that I've gotten so far. I talked to them today. They said no problem. They are more than willing. They are going to send out a new frame kit. Now, just so you know, the frame kit has not been updated on USPS since last Tuesday. So tomorrow it'll be a week. And when I say not updated, it never has been updated. So basically it shows the tracking for the big aluminum extrusion boxes as being picked up, going through the New Jersey local place, hitting the hub, and leaving the hub and never to be seen again. So they're like, give it a couple of days because USPS is known to use UPS for large or extremely heavy boxes, which they have done. I've had them do that before where they show up like a week later. Also, OpenBuild says, it just sometimes gets lost, and I've had that happen, and all of a sudden it'll show up. So they're like, give it another day or two. We're going to need you to open up that box that you have. Let us know exactly what's in it, because we packed that one per order. So I'm not sure. She's like, I'm not sure exactly what went in it. And yeah, it would be nice if I could get an affiliate. Anyway, the OpenBuilds need to know exactly what's in it so they can repack a box to make sure I'm not missing anything. And they said, if we don't hear anything by Wednesday, we're going to pack you a new box and ship it out, which is freaking awesome. That's one of the reasons I wanted to use OpenBuilds. Again, I don't know if you guys remember, I was originally going to use, me and my brother were talking about using Bulkman, which I believe is OpenBuild supplier in China. You get, for the same price, it actually ends up being about $100 less. Here's the deal. The Bulkman one is basically the exact same machine, but it comes with a spindle, not a router. I'm not even getting a router because I have the router they sell. It's just a DeWalt everyday router. I already have one sitting right there in the DeWalt bag. That exact same router. It's a 611. But you get a water-cooled spindle over a router. Now, if you don't know what a spindle has a speed controller on it that actually reads out. You're not just dialing, spinning a dial that says 1, 2, 3, 4 and having to guess what the bit RPMs are. It actually tells you the RPM of the motor. They also run cooler and better and have more power, blah, blah, blah. So you get the spindle. It comes with linear rails, not wheels. That was a big plus. Big plus. There was a couple other little features that I liked better about the Bulkman one. We actually went to order the Bulkman one, and Bulkman emailed us back almost immediately and said, do you really want this? And he put a big long line that says, you can get the same thing in the States, you'll get a little less. He's like, I want to sell it to you, but I don't want to hear about it because it's about 2-3 weeks out for me to pack it, because he packs it per order. He doesn't have them pre-packed. I'm guessing it's a single guy or a small shop in China. I'm guessing it's a small shop manufacturer. He's like, and with the whole Suez Canal thing, all shipping has been screwed up, and they figure it's going to be, a 3 or 4 week longer like snafu of stuff being shipped because everything's backed up that was going through the canal, that can't go through the canal, that now they're just catching up, but it's going to take a while to catch up because they can only push so many ships through it at a time, and they're already backing up, blah, blah, blah. He's like, you're talking a couple 3 months before you see this thing. He's like, are you sure you want to order this? We were like, no. Can't wait that long. We will go with the OpenBuilds, which was cool. I really like that, and I will definitely, when reality comes back and COVID's all over, I will definitely order from Bulkman again for that very reason. That normally it's you get stuff from China and they're like, here you go, it'll show when it shows, So there's that. So I got a few OpenBuilds, but now I got again. We are having a shipping snafu, and OpenBuilds is, they're like, we'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. Let us know. Let's give it a couple more days. It's only been 6 days, and 2 of those days are Saturday and Sunday. It's only Monday, so it shipped out last Tuesday. So give it a couple more days, see if it just shows up, if they pawned it off to FedEx or UPS, where it's it's a huge box. USPS doesn't like to handle large boxes because of their whole insurance BS. Blah, blah, blah. What's up, Waking? So anyway, we'll see. If it shows up, it shows up. If it doesn't, I'll give it till Wednesday, and I'll hit OpenBuilds back and say, it's not here. And it hasn't moved, because that's the thing. There's no movement in the tracking. It has not moved from New Jersey. As far as the tracking's concerned, that thing's sitting in New Jersey. It's no delivery, no out, no movement, and anything that's coming to me, like I have people sending me stuff. Dave Wilson sending me stuff. He's like, oh, I get, you should get a box. I already know it because I have USPS tracking on anything shipped to this house because of my mother and my father and all the medical BS. So anything literally shipped to me, I get a photo, a picture of, I get, IDs and shipping dates and all that crap. Every day I get an email at 7 o'clock in the morning telling me everything that's coming in the mail for the whole week. Anything being shipped to me, I have it'll come up and say estimated date of delivery, So anything that's planned on being delivered between now and next Saturday, I get an email on. I should have it this morning saying it'll come up. I've got like 3 other things that, are coming USPS that are getting delivered Wednesday or Thursday, and it comes up and says, a little message on the bottom of it says, expected delivery date. So yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing it. But OpenBuilds is taking care of it, which is freaking awesome. There's not going to be any fighting or whining or crying but knowing my luck, they're going to ship it out, and literally the day after they ship it out is the day it'll show up. The other box will just appear. I'll be like, God damn it. And if it was a crappy company, I would just keep them. But OpenBuilds is far from a crappy company, so they're very good service. So, very, very good service. So, blah, blah, blah. Who knows what's going to happen? But it is covered. I'm not worried anymore. So, the next thing to do is I got to open that box, which I don't think I'm going to do right now. I really want to get on them screws because I don't think it's going to matter if, I do it right now or later. And if I get that out, it's just more crap I got laying around that I got no place for yet. Because what I think I'll do is unload that shelf and unload the box onto that shelf temporarily. That taller shelving is going to go away and everything's going to go up into that. I said that already, didn't I? Anyway, let's bring this over here and see if I can put that there. And we will more switch the camera back to the front cam so you can see my butt ugly face. And then I can put it in the little stand, which I have right here. And if I kind of jam something behind it and clean it up. I like my stand except for it's not adjustable. This is actually my little, here I'll even let you see it. It's my little 3D printed stand. I don't know, can you see it? I can't see the screen with it. Where the hell's the camera on this thing? It's right here, right? So it's right there. This thing, 3D printed. It's awesome, actually. There's no adjustability. Perfect for me in the kitchen with the iPad. But it's a little big for the iPhone. Anyway, it is what it is. So I'm just goofing off anyways. What are you guys up to? I also brought the iPad out here so I can actually read you guys' messages because I can't really read them on the phone. Now that it went out blank. And I think what I'll do is bring the power plug over here. Plug it in over here. So I can actually read your guys' messages here. I know what the hell's going on. Isn't that cool? So, yeah. So I'm not too worried about the machine now, thankfully. That's a good thing. All of this wiring really should go upstairs, but now it's just going to go right there. What the hell is that? Screen window. All of the clips for the light. That is falling on the ground now. Drill bits that I'm going to jab myself out. Going here now. So I don't jab myself out. Air conditioning stuff, which I want, but doesn't need to be there. And some more boxes of screws that I don't need anymore. And why is this thing not playing? think I disconnected. And then somehow or another, maybe if I put it on the OpenBuilds box, you can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Sort of. It's kind of looking where I'm working, ain't it? Yeah, it is. What's up, Marcel? Oh, crap. So much to do, so little time to do it. What's up, yo? Boy. Garage sale. Yeah, I wish I could do a garage sale. I know that was like 10 minutes ago, but actually it was about a half hour ago. Whatever. I wish I could get rid of all that crap because we moved it out here in the pretense that it was going to go away, and she won't let me get rid of it because she might use it someday. I freaking hate that. I don't, there's a couple of things that I don't mind keeping because you might use it someday that are likely to get used. Keeping boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff you might use someday is a waste of freaking money. For one, you're not saving anything because you bought it all. So if you might use one or two of them, but you bought 20. So you wasted money. Yeah, you have it right there. Along with 20 other things that on multiple occasions, she yelled at me because I threw it out. And she couldn't find it because she had so much of it. It was, man. All right, I'm done bitching. Let's get to putting some screws away with my cheapo boxes. And somewhere I also brought out some permanent markers, which are right here. And I also have some blue tape. Must have the blue tape. Because I don't think when the screws go in there, even with the permanent markers, you'll be able to read them. To be honest. I feel like the screws get in the way. So, big pile of extra long finish nails. New container. What are these anyways? These are like 3.5s, aren't they? 3-inch. Can you read that on the end of this? It's only semi-transparent, so I might be able to. I should be able to read that. I don't need to tape it. I was thinking I need to tape because you might not be able to read the text with the screw behind it. And it still might be hard. Let's put the drill bits over here, even though I'm probably going to want those soon. And these I can just set aside. I don't even know what's in here. These are flooring screws, aren't they? Yes, they are. Flooring. I don't know if you guys know what these are for. Now that I just said they're for flooring, but they're screw nails for oak flooring. Back in the day when we used to hand hammer them. Okay, I just brought a whole bunch of these containers over here. What do I do with them all? And it should be big enough for those. Maybe not. We'll make it work. Much more organized this way, I hope. I think there's 2 lids here. There is. That's why it felt funny. Floor nails. Those can go into some teacup corner because I probably won't use them anytime soon. Because I don't even have a floor nailer anymore. floor nails. Go over in the darker corner. Drywall screws. Everyone loves the drywall screws and I hate them. If I can avoid using drywall screws, I will. These are 1 5/8 fine thread. And if you didn't know this, there's a fine thread and a coarse thread for drywall screws. 1 5/8 sheetrock. This can also go over in the deep back corner because I only use those for mostly temporary crap. Should have bought more of these, I have a feeling. Because I got a lot of big boxes. These are my preferred right here. A treated star bit. Not even a hex bit, but a star bit. Screw. Which is why I have a huge box of them, which might not even fit in here. How do I know I'm going to make a mess? Let's get a little smarter about this. I'm still going to make a mess. That was much of a mess, though. Much less of a mess than I thought I was going to make. Okay, these are kind of wimpy. I don't think these are going to last. No wonder why they were so cheap. 1 3/4? Yep. 1 3/4 star. Those can stay right here. What's in here? These are more sheetrock screws. These are 2-inch sheetrock screws. Somehow or another they're stuck in there. Oh, Amazon's here, but they're going down back. I don't think I'm getting any Amazon today. Maybe you guys can hear the new Amazon backup beeper. I don't know if you guys have heard that yet. But it doesn't sound like your normal beep, beep, beep that the old backup beepers used to do. It sounds more like a dead frog choking for oxygen. It's actually kind of cool because it's irritating, but it's not that high-pitched, obnoxious, whiny, irritating. How big were these? These were 1 5/8 or 2-inch, weren't they? Yeah, 2-inch. Two-inch sheetrock screws. So those can go over here too, because I very seldom use sheetrock screws. These I bought for actually building, because there's a lot of them. These are 3-inch decking screws. And unfortunately, they're square bit, not star, but I'm okay with square bit. It's better than Phillips. But they are long, and they're actually for building the base for the CNC machine, which is all ready right there. All of that lumber and sheets. That's all to build the base for the CNC machine. I just haven't built it yet because I wasn't really sure where I was going to put it yet. Or if I was even getting it. I was kind of at the point of, am I even getting it? And I don't know if all these are going to fit in there, but they should. And I hate these stupid little bits. I usually just throw them out. Ingredients: ceramic coated decking screws. Yeehaw. I don't think the cover's going on there. Not right now, but that's alright. I will be using these very soon. 3-inch deck square bit. And I will just put the cover underneath it now. And I'll bring that right out front actually. Then I can even turn sideways. Come on, there you go. Yeah. 3-inch deck square bit. Those will be the next thing I use, and I'll probably use half of that freaking box building this thing. And then what do I have here? Oh, some more flooring screws. You know what? I'm just going to leave those right in there. It says it right there, flooring screws. Or they're screw nails. Screw nails. And that box is fine for those bits. What is in here? This is already in the case. All I need to do is write on it what it is. These are stainless, white painted, right what it says, trim screws. White head trim screws. 8 by 2. What's that? Half. And these are square also. Square drive. I can't write today. Oh, come on. Everybody, go right on top. So what are you guys up to? Anybody having fun besides me? I only did this for the update. Oh, I got a spinning wheel. That's still recording though, because that's actually going through the cell phone. This is through the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is not good today. So even though it was great the other day, it is not good today. Let's try that again and see if it'll come up. If I reload it from the beginning. Yeah, I got absolutely no signal at all. No signal. No Wi-Fi. I could just hit I could use the phone. I wonder if the phone's got enough oomph to stream and Tom's phone. I wonder if I can stream and stream. Very low. Very low and slow, it says. May not work at all. Yeah, it's not going to work. Not working. Who else is around? I can't hit my neighbor. surprised their house isn't, because it's fairly close right there, and it's right up top. Oh well. I'll have to look at this thing to see what's going on every once in a while. There's a list of things he has got to get, but one of the big ones is 50 subs. Oh, you're trying to get everyone to go over to my thing so I can get my what is up, Mike? Get my affiliation on Twitch. Yeah, that would be cool. I kind of hate Twitch though. It's so just mess around with the CR10. Sergio sent you a CR10. That was a long time ago, wasn't it? Yeah. What is up, Victor? So, anyways, I'll just keep babbling, and if you guys are here, you're here. If you're not, you're not. 8x3 square coated decking screws. These are the same thing that are in the big box here, aren't they? Yep. So what I think I'll do is just leave these in the cardboard box, put them on top, and burn through those first. And then I don't have to rebox them. These are 3.5s of the same thing, except for this one oddball brass screw. And I do think I want to keep the clear container because I will be getting more 3.5s. And there's another brass screw in there. God, I hate the old brass screws. At least it's Phillips and not flat. 5 in there. Those are square drive too, right? Yep. So 3.5 deck. Square drive. I use those a whole lot, so they'll go in the back, but I do use them. These are 2.5 square drive decking. You can tell I do a lot of decking. I use decking screws a lot. Most of my cabinetry I use decking screws if it's just a regular, non-scene or don't care, that's yeah, I went to get some of the Rubbermaid ones of these. These are the Dollar General version for $1.50. They are definitely flimsier. I can see me cracking them. But for $1.50 instead of like $6 for a pack of 4, I'm okay with it. What's over these 2.5s yet? 2 1/2 decking. Square drive. And then I believe I got some tubes of the same thing. And some unknown Phillips screws. Two-inch decking. Square drive. SQ drive. Not very many of those, but I will be getting more. Those I definitely will get more of. Oh look, pass load nails. Are these straight or angled? If they're angled, I should have given them to that guy. Angled finish nail. Damn it. I just bought my pass load over the weekend. Got rid of my pass load. are stainless trim screws. What size are these? 1.5". What fun I'm having! What are you guys up to? What am I reading that I can't read? Wait, Jeff, YouTube is like there's a delay on YouTube. And actually I think I have it set up to have a delay on YouTube. I think it's one of those things you can do in StreamYard, just set your delay. I can't even remember anymore. It's kind of default. What size are these? They're 1 5/8. Is that what I said? 1 5/8. 1 5/8 stainless. Square garage. Back for now, although I have a feeling these stainless ones are the ones that I'm going to be using more and more and more as I get into this more and more and more. Okay, those are not stainless screws. Those are truss joists and yeah, hanger nails and a whole bunch of random crap, which I can just leave in this box. They are not 8x4s. That is for sure. Put a nice new tape on it because it looks like these are actually Dad's, I think. All right. Hanger nails. Those can just go up there because I'm never going to want those anytime soon. And these are trim stainless nails. Got screws. And they are ring shanks. Ring shank. Where'd the cover go? I'm missing a cover. Did I drop it somewhere? Or did I use 2 covers? One I'm only supposed to have one on one of these? I did. In here. I did. Covers on these are really thin. These are 1.5 inch, 1 5/8. And I just threw the box. Damn it. Dumbass! Siding nails, 1 3/4. Ring shank. Stainless. These things are wicked expensive. Stainless nails are like ridiculously overpriced. 1 3/4 inch. Those connections on the bottom, I'll be less likely to use those anytime soon. Alright, we're making some headway. What is in here? It says 4D 1.5" finish nails. That's exactly what's in there, and I think I'll just leave that can open. These are these are roofing nails. These aren't even roofing nails, are they? Yes, they are. 1 1/4 roofing nails. And I think I will leave those in the cardboard box because they don't use them often. Put some markings on them. Put them up there with the frickin' hanger nails. We have the Craig's screws for the pocket joiner, which those are already marked on what they are. They can go over there. My tape measure, that shouldn't even be here. Should be over here. Tape measure hanging. Oh, I have like 4 trim screws, which I think I'll just leave here, because those are almost useless. This is so stupid. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know if you guys ever use this stuff or anything, but stainless screw trim screws this long are not only really, really expensive, but they're absolutely useless. Because before you finish driving that thing that long into a board, it will snap. Almost every time. I do use them if I'm, which is why I keep like a half a dozen of them. If I'm doing like a corner board where I'm doing a plastic AZAC style PVC trim, and you've got 2 layers or more of it, so you're only going like an inch into hardwood. So you're not going to break it because it's just going through. You're only going through the plastic, you're not really going through the metal. And then we have some unmarked, but already in a clear plastic. I'm guessing they're 3-inch concrete screws, which I really don't need to mark because they're pretty obvious what they are. These are washers, which I already know what they are. These little trim screws. There's trim screws and nails, and they're little itty bitty packages. Because again, I'll probably never use them again. And then the old snap pin kit. And holy crap, a big old bucket. I'll take those out. Of galvanized cedar nails that no one uses because they stain cedar. Everyone stopped using them because they still stain cedar. Even though they're not supposed to. And I think I need the other pen, whatever I do with it, because red isn't going to show up so well on the red. And those are 2.5, so I can tell this by looking at them. 2 1/2 ring shank. Cows. Ring shank galvanized. I got the wires and everything back there, but that's okay. And a lot of this stuff is gone now. These are just random drill bits. Look at this freaking drill bit. Look at the size of that thing. Is that a big ass drill bit or what? I got bunches of them. Bunches and bunches and bunches of them. It's all for drilling through beams. When you have to drill through a beam and lag it together. Mostly for modulars. Okay, I'm missing on top. Is there 2 in this one or something? There is, isn't there? Oh, I don't know. Leave that there for now. I don't even know what those are. I'm going to have a random one. These are old router bits, which for now, they're actually going with the CNC machine eventually. Now they're up and out of the way. Brand new router bit. Flushing bit. Garbage. One down. One piece of junk. Plastic crappy. Gone. Shelved it. Which I might just put upstairs. Because I have a feeling all of that stuff that I want to get rid of my mother's, I won't be able to get rid of. And I'll just be putting upstairs to get my van in here. Because the van is getting back into the garage. No, I do not sleep in this hat. One ain't big though. Yeah, but it tickles the deep parts. Somewhere out here, I got a coffee that's probably cold now. It's actually kind of chilly out here. What do I do with my coffee? It's over there. It is over there. All of these cardboard boxes can go away. And recycling pickup is tomorrow. So if I run them down there tonight, I can have them gone. I don't even have to worry about them again. And what else? They have that big old freaking box of sockets and stuff to get rid of. My father kept losing sockets and buying new ones. You know, everybody. You lose the 13 millimeter / half inch. You always lose the 14 millimeter / 5/8 and 3/4. There's always those like 2 or 3 that you lose because they're the ones you use. So you end up buying, more. And you end up buying a whole set because it's almost cheaper to buy a whole set than the 2 sockets are. Or it's on sale and you're like, man, I'm going to buy a new set. And come to find out they were all in his van. And when I, cleaned out his van, I just threw everything randomly in a box. And he has boxes and boxes and boxes of sockets of all sizes. And I mean, there's probably 5 and 6 of every size that I'm going to have to go through and keep, I'll keep like 3 12-inch, 13 millimeter / half inch because they're basically the same size. And pretty much that's everything on a car these days. It's either 13 millimeter or 14 millimeter. Pretty much everything on a car nowadays. Half inch. 5/8. Same thing. And what else do I gotta do? Gotta blow up my vacuum because it's full of shit. And I think I'm done out here for now. The only thing I really wanted to do tonight was spray bug spray. And get their squirrel spray, which, here you go. We'll go over that too. Since it's right here, I'm going to just run it out and I got to set it up. This sort of works. It's not the greatest crap in the world, but if you keep up with it, it does help. I use it in the house for the mice. I haven't used this particular brand before, but I have used this similar stuff. And it's basically peppermint extract and cinnamon, which drives squirrels and mice and ants and spiders nuts. It's a do-all. Thank you for purchasing our product. Yeah, okay. And I normally get a little canned spray, but it's a big open space upstairs. So I bought a whole freaking gallon. It was like $25 on Amazon. For indoor use in attics, baseboards, basements, around speak time, appliances, cabinets, countertops. For outdoor use around house, garbage cans, fruits and vegetable gardens, landscaping and shrubbery. Active ingredient, peppermint oil, 1%. Bunch of water, potassium sorbate, citric acid, spot of cinnamon. And they do not like this stuff. I will say, the mice and squirrels. Matter of fact, if you spray it, when I spray it in the basement, I have to open the windows. I did it Saturday for the basement around my mother's place, and it still smells of peppermint down there really strong. Which is, I still prefer that over regular bug spray because Regular bug spray gives me a headache. This stuff, if you get it really strong, gives me a headache too. But like regular bug spray, like really makes me feel like crap. Like if I breathe it in or you spray it, and I can't smell it, it's weird. But I can go to somebody's house, and if they just like had like the Orkin man there, I'll know within 5 minutes of walking in their house. Because it makes me feel like crap. I'm guessing this is supposed to fit in there. And just kind of go in there. And then you can pull it out if you want to reach somewhere far, far away from the gallon jug. Shoot it everywhere. Up along there where they run. Down along there where they run. The thing I found is if you put it on there thick the first few times, all along here, where they want to go on the floor that's not finished, and they want to hide. Here you guys can watch me spray the garage down with it. You can come upstairs, but first, let's spray all along here. And this got a good range too. Why did it stop working? The end of it come out of the liquid. Oh boy, it was working so beautifully. I was actually happy with this head. I was surprisingly happy with this head because it was so nice and powerful. Now it's not pumping no more. Well, that sucked. Oh, that could be why. This isn't screwed in. Is it pulling liquid now? Feels like it. No. Oh, come on, baby. How come it's not pulling anything? God darn it. Goshy darn it. There it goes. I thought there was a seal broken somewhere. And just squirt it around where they like to go. This has got like, whew, this is a good freaking spray head when it works. There's some range on that puppy. It's a weird spray head. You got to keep it sealed. Let's go up here. Into the deep, dark garage. And just squirt all around here. Where I know they're hiding all the time. This is where they're actually living, is down in here. But I hit this the other day. And I haven't really heard him much. So I have a feeling if he comes driving them out. This is not as potent as the other stuff I had, though. Not as harsh smelling. But I think it'll still work. I think it'll work. Like I said, all it is peppermint oil. Which drives their little noses nuts, I guess. They do not like it. I'm not seeing that much squirrel poop up here, so that must be working. Spraying. You guys can't see me, but I'm spraying. I'm gonna kill it in a minute anyways. Peppermint spray. Gets rid of the mice and the squirrelies. Do I hear one running around? Thought I did. Go over in this corner some more too. Header where they like to run on the floor, and this is where they were living down there. All right, there should be enough of that for now. This is definitely not as strong as the other brand, but should be strong enough. I can smell it. Hand over to you little bastards over here. They're scurrying around. Either something just fell over. Let's squirt a few more over in this corner where I just heard that. Cover all the crap. Anyway, so that was fun. I think I'm done. There's a whole 8 of you actually watching all this stupidity. What are you guys, nuts? Caddyshack like flashback? Yeah. Tom takes on the flying squirrels. They're flying squirrels too in here, which they're really, really cute. And I was just going to put like, killing food up, but they're too cute. I'd rather evict them. I'd much rather just evict them. And then they can go live somewhere else. Not be dead. Just not in my garage. That's all. Just not in my garage. There it is. Came back. Anyway. Shane's at work. Well, I'm going to go. End the stream. Have fun, guys. It's been fun. It's real. Hopefully I'll have the CNC. I might actually come back out here. Maybe tonight. If it's not, it's kind of chilly and cloudy and kind of yucky. I might come out tomorrow and build with all of that stuff. Big, long 2x4s and tabletops and all that crap. I might come out and build that and stream it. The table that's going over here that you can't see. Over here. Right in that corner where I got a bunch of stuff stacked. That stuff is pepperminty. For sure. Warm coffee's good. Oh, you know what I do need to do? I need to open that box, which was the main reason of coming out here first thing tonight. So I should probably do that. And you guys might want to even see what's in that box that you can't see because it's facing me. That box. That one right there. Which is the main reason I came out here at this point in time, was to open that box. On that shelf I just took down like a dumbass. Let me... You know what? I'm not going to use the shelf. I'm going to use this box. Let me get my stupid stand again. Put the phone on. And, you know what? I'm not going to open that thing right now. I don't know. Someone decided on what I'm doing. I need to be more. I keep getting sidetracked. I got too many things going on. Too many things going on. I'm really not in the mood to open that thing right now and scatter it all around because I really am not set up to hold the parts yet. But I can be in. I don't know. Maybe I'll come out tonight and clean up, do final cleanup, organize the last of that. I don't really want to do it right now. That I gotta go to the bathroom really, really bad. Finish organizing all the crap. Unload that box. Figure out exactly what's in it. And go from there. I think that's what I'll do. I might do the box tomorrow morning. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Because I'm not in a big rush. Now that I know that we will take care of it, I'm really not in a big rush to get it. I mean, I want it, obviously. And it's going to take a couple, 3 days to get here. But, yeah. I think what I'll do is wait. Because I got some cleanup to do, and I don't want the parts all scattered all over and no place to put them. Because I think what I'm going to do is put them in this, which you can't see. In here. This big, long wooden box I have. That used to be in the back of my Jeep. I used to have a Jeep Cherokee, you know, the station wagon Jeep. And I took the back seat out, and that was my toolbox. Yeah, I'm done. Killing the lights. I got stuff to do inside still. This place is stressing me out because it's all dirty. So, yeah, I'm over. Later, guys. It's been fun. It's been real. Trying to calibrate E-steps. Noticing my steppers vary in speed. Any ideas? Yeah, you probably aren't giving them enough juice. You got to up your VREF. They're actually skipping. It's usually what happens when that happens. All right, I'm out. Oh, I got to grab my iPad. Laters.